By the way, Mike,
Yo.
where'd this background come from?
Oh, I don't know. Something we the graphic team put together.
I like it. I feel like I'm in the studio. Hey, welcome to Last Minute Betting with the Sports Nuts. Bob and Mike have your quick fix for sports betting and sports. We're brought to you by OddsJam. If you don't know what OddsJam is, you must be sleeping. That's all I know. OddsJam is the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. And I have the links for the BetMGM and Fanatics links in the description below of this video. And please like the show, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and live chat is available. And here we are on a Wednesday, winning Wednesday, Wednesday wins, whatever you want to call them. Hoping Jabari shows up. He can one up me. I believe.
Yeah, he's got some bragging to do. Definitely got some bragging to do.
Yeah, that was rough. But you know what? Last night, oh man, Tristan and I came so close to giving away money last night. Syracuse not coming through for us.
You know why he went? He was fading Miami, the Hurricanes. He doesn't like Miami. He's a Florida State guy, you know.
I know. Yeah, I know. It was close, buddy. It was close. Unless you went with Miami, we lost that sucker yesterday, Steven. The Stevie B parlay almost came through. It was really close.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a lot of other plays that came through yesterday on the EV page. So, positive things happening there. It was a good night. Man, boy, I just really wanted that to come through. It really, really would have been nice. But it didn't. So, here we are on a Wednesday looking for wins, man. Looking for wins. He single bet everything because he couldn't bet Syracuse because he's in New York, of course.
Wow, nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, you got away with one there. Nice. Awesome.
Wow.
Awesome. In Toronto, the Raptors won that game straight up, man.
I know all the picks, Mike. Kentucky plus 3.5, they won straight up. Florida plus 2.5, they won straight up. Toronto plus 9.5, they won straight up. I just got a question for you. Am I making a mistake by taking the Raptors plus 13.5 tonight?
Oh, man. Yeah, that's tough. That is tough. That's tough.
I mean, they've been playing good ball, and I know they played
better. They've played better if you go back. You know, they had another 4-game losing streak there, but there was a couple of those games they covered the spread.
Right.
So, they've at least been competitive. And one of those teams was Oklahoma City, but it's a back-to-back.
Stevie B is nonetheless still happy with your Stevie B parlay dollars. He already bet the Raptors plus 13.5.
I mean, it's hard to not go against them again, at least to cover the spread. I mean, no, they don't win straight up, I don't think. But,
oh, no.
I don't think there's any reason not to back them and think they can keep this game close enough.
Another one I'm going back to the well on. These are in my my picks in Dub Club, and that is I went ahead and I took the Lakers again against Utah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
-8. It'll be Luka's second game. He had 14 points what was it, 5 rebounds. I can't remember what his line was the other night, but it wasn't too bad.
Nah, just, he's
Lakers
still
had a
getting
lot of
acclimated,
man. Yeah,
Huh?
he's still getting acclimated. Lakers had a lot of guys in double figures the other night.
Yeah, well, they had, 3 guys 20-plus points.
Right.
With Reeves, James, and Hachimura. That was and then Luka just, I think heck, even Jackson Hayes, he had 12 points,
What happens with Dalton Connect, man? I mean, what happens with him?
He's just I don't know. He's gonna have to figure out a way to either play or just be upset still. I don't know.
Stevie B, these are my picks. Good deal. I'm also on the T-Wolves tonight.
Okay.
Also on the T-Wolves tonight. So,
okay.
All right. I would like to start off with finding some plays, but I want to go after the Stevie B parlay. Right off the bat, there's lots of basketball tonight, and I think, you know what? We could make some money, and we got a big NBA schedule. And let's not forget, Mike, Canada is playing Sweden.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about this. And I am going to start off by taking Canada on the money line. Canada money line. We're going to make this at least 3 legs. I'm taking Canada money line.
Okay.
And then
I'm cool with that.
A big college basketball slate. I would like to throw another pick out there that I want to get your opinion on. You got Oklahoma at Missouri tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like Missouri -9.
Okay.
I'm going to add that. And that's all I got right there. You know what? Let me make it.
A couple of tough losses for Missouri, man.
Yeah, they're pissed.
Well, they were close. They should have beat A&M.
Yes.
Tennessee, it was at Tennessee, 4-point game. They played well, but they had A&M, man. That was one they needed to win,
So I'm taking Canada and Missouri -9.5. And you want to throw a pick in there? You can. I figured you want an NBA one.
Yeah, let's go to the Mavericks Warriors game, and let's take Golden State tonight, Bob. Let's back them on the spread.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
That is -6.5 added to the parlay, and that puts us. The only problem is it's only +410. If we want to give away any money, we really need another leg.
Okay. Well, you gave 2. I guess I could give 2.
All right.
Should we just go with the one that's a consensus with everybody, and that's the Lakers?
Yeah. Lakers on the spread, yeah.
Why not? Everybody else is liking it. We all like it. So why not back the Lakers again? I'd like a better number than that 9 right now that we're getting, but that maybe kind of worries me a little bit, but it's okay. I think we're all right. I'm cool with it.
All right. That's +960. You know what? Let me do. Yeah, you know what? I know you would like the 8.5. You could get it on Fanatics.
Mm-hmm.
I just for the hell of it, I just want to see like in this. Took the number down just a little bit.
Yeah, take the 9. Honestly, take the 9.
All right.
Because if this thing ends up being a 8-point game, then we're losing whether we take the 8.5 or 9, you know. And if it lands on a 9, I get it's a push if we take the 8.5, but you know, I'm all right with it. Take the 9.
I could still give away $25 with that. Maybe.
Should have taken that opening line for sure.
I maybe should have not taken Canada money line.
You probably got that line a lot better earlier today, didn't you, Bob?
Yeah. What does Mike think about Heat Thunder?
I mean, I'm leaning towards OKC if you're taking anybody.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not opposed to that spread. That numbers went up a little bit, but yeah, I mean, give me OKC, man. I'm not backing Miami right now. I know Wiggins is playing tonight, but nah, give me OKC, man. At home. Should be good to go.
All right. Let me get this Missouri play. I'm going to get some plays in here. You can take over if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I'll run over here to the EV page real quick, and we'll see if there's anything happening out here right now. Good with -14. Man, I would have liked it a lot better at the 12.5, obviously, that we could have got it at. But yeah, why not, man? Why not? I mean, if you could get the 13.5, I'd like that a lot better. But yeah, I mean, I think I still like it. I normally don't like those big spreads, but I'll tell you what, man, with OKC, I mean, when they win, they win.
So what is up with the NBA? Now we've got Team Shaq and Team Candace and Team Chuck and Team Kenny.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't even care. Be honest with you, I don't even care. I really don't, man.
Okay, I got you.
I mean, it's kind of you know, it doesn't matter. The NBA All-Star game is trash now, dude. Trash. Absolute trash. All right, let's jump into some EV bets here. First one, Mathurin under 15.5 points, -110 on Hard Rock. Like it. Kuzma over 17.5 points. I do like this. Kind of like that pickup for Milwaukee, to be honest. Just so long as if he'll just be a shooter, he's good. Now we're going to have to move quick. A lot of lines changing right now. We already lost that Mathurin play. We got some overs. We got a ladder in this Missouri-Oklahoma game, Bob. Should we ladder the over? I say yes.
Yeah.
It's over 150.5, 151.5, and 53.5, and 52.5. So ladder city right here. I say we do it.
Okay.
Let's ladder the hell out of it, man. Let's take over 150.5. Let's see if we can move quick enough and if these lines change. We got that one. The 151.5. We'll hit that one. A little bit less on it. Scale down. And we're going to hit the 52.5 and 53.5. Ladder City over here, boys. Climbing these ladders. Climbing up on it, too. Like all those. Got Luke over 7.5 assists tonight. Man, I got to be honest with you, plus 145, I kind of like it, man. I think he's going to be very, very much involved with, as we know, dishing out assists. And I think that they would like for him to, get on his scoring. But Luke is naturally going to make the right play, I think we can expect this number to hit tonight.
All right, I'm with you.
I mean, he had 4 assists last game. That was his first game there. I feel like he wasn't super aggressive because, I feel like it's against Utah too. You got to take that into account. But I thought that the approach there with, how they played was good. Everybody's involved, and if the time comes for Luka to take over, that game didn't need Luka to go for 30-something points. You know what I mean? That it's like, why do that if we are, let's just have a game where everybody's getting involved.
Right.
Cam Johnson under 2.5 assists. I do like that, but it's Bet Rivers. Cam Johnson probably going to do more scoring. Let's give a refresh here, see if anything else has popped up.
Okay. I'm actually going to go back to the search. I got some questions for you here. Hang on.
Draymond under 6.5 rebounds. Yeah. Cool with that. Cool with that. Cool with that. What are you searching up?
I've got some player props in this Canada-Sweden game I'm going to talk to you about.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll wait for you to get done and ask you these questions.
Franz under 27.5 points. Ooh. Man, that becomes... It's against Charlotte. I guess if they're blowing them out, maybe he gets rested. No Banchero's playing tonight as well. So, man, I don't know. I'm not big on taking him on unders. Not even going to lie. But we're going to do it. We're already on BetMGM anyway, so let's lock that in. D'Angelo Russell over 13.5 points. Solid. We'll take that. Also on BetMGM, so we'll take that. Now go ahead, Bob. Whenever you're ready, let me know what your.
I'll wait for you here.
Okay. For right now, what do I want to do? I'm going to turn player props off. Just look for some main market plays here. See how we do with some of them. There's tons of college basketball totals right now. We're probably going to hit most of these. Boston University and Bucknell. Looks like we got overs on that game. You could ladder. Got some NBA totals here. Atlanta and the Knicks. That's solid. Notre Dame, Boston College. We got an over. LSU, Arkansas. A lot of overs and totals here. So, yeah, no, I'm just going to get on some of these, Bob, and
Okay.
go for it. Shoot away.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the sharing after you're done there.
I'm done now, man. I'm just going to we're going to lock these in and then do what you do.
All right. Here's what I got. I'm thinking about putting a little SGP together tonight for the game. And I look at the difference. Canada and Sweden. Look at this, Mike. Gustafson with 30.5 is his number for saves, and Bennington with 23.5. I like the Bennington over 23.5. What do you think?
It just depends. I mean, does Canada dominate this game and keep them from getting a lot of shots on goal, you know? Because that's what it's going to come down to, you know. If Canada pretty well dominates this game, you know, will they get enough shots on goal? Let alone, it depends if they get any in the back of the net, you know, might not. I don't know. That one the one I like more because I think Canada will get plenty of shots on goal.
You like over 30.5?
I mean, Bob, you got to figure it's Team Canada, dude. I mean,
right. So, and here's my point. Let's take a look at the lineups. Look, you got Bennett, Sorelli, Crosby, Hagel, Jarvis, Konechny, McKinnon, Marchand, Point, Reinhart, Mark
David,
and then the defense: Doughty, McCarr, Morrissey, Parayko, Sanheim, Theodore, and Tays. And there's your goalies: Bennington, Hill, and Montembaugh. And then in Sweden, let's take a look at what they have: Arvidsson, Bratt, Carlson, Eriksson, Ek, Forsberg, Kempe, Lindholm, Nylander, Nyquist, Pettersson, Raymond, Raquel, and Zibanejad. They do have Hedman on defense. This should be. Honestly, I'm almost thinking I ought to take Canada -1.5. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, it's very possible. What's up, Lucas in the building? Good evening, guys. What is up, buddy? Yeah, I'm with you, man. I mean, I think Canada could. So, I think
it's Lucas Hoppy. All right.
Yes, it is.
I said Canada money line, but I'm almost thinking that I should put another one together with them on the puck line.
Yeah, I mean, I think I like them on the puck line as well. The only worry about that saves for Gustafson is, I mean, what if he's going to give up some goals?
Right. What if they take him out?
You're right. You know, so then they may not even get to that. I mean, I think Canada can definitely put on the volume of shots on him, but if they're putting several in the back of the net and this ends up being, I mean, I don't know that Canada is going to blow them out of the water, but 2+ goals, yes.
I like the Benner over. That's the play that I would go.
I mean, I guess so. I guess I'll go with that. We just got to hope Canada doesn't purely dominate them.
And let's go to main lines here real quick. Main lines, and let's go ahead and take Canada on the puck line. And now an anytime goal scorer. Now you got all kinds of guys.
Man, yeah, that's the problem here, right?
Shoot. I know. This is a crazy one. You got to look at the numbers. Braden Point so far with the best numbers. You know, McDavid and McKinnon. McDavid plus 195. Where's McKinnon at? Not there yet.
I mean, for me, it's McKinnon and McDavid. It's one of them two for me. I mean,
yeah,
that's. But
yeah, you also got Sam Bennett there too. But yeah, I think I'd want to go.
Well, I mean, do we take Sam Bennett and not honor a Tristan? You know.
Or
In
Reinhardt.
honor of Tristan, because
Hang on.
he'd be calling. I can hear him in the chat
Oh,
right now, even
he's
though he's
gonna
not here. Sam Bennett.
Or Reinhardt. Reinhardt actually has the best odds. Of course, doesn't he lead the league in goals?
Who?
Reinhardt.
I don't know. That's a good question. I thought McKinnon's got the most points, right?
Yeah, right.
No, Draisaitl, I bet. No, Reinhardt's still at 31. Draisaitl's at 40. And then Nylander's the other guy, Bob. I've been telling you all year, Nylander, what the hell's going on with him, man?
So
he's been on fire.
McKinnon, Reinhardt, or McDavid?
Reinhardt. You're not thinking Bennett, huh?
Reinhardt's the better goal scorer.
Yeah. Man, that's a tough call.
And don't forget about Sid the Kid.
Yeah, but I don't think so. I think Sid the Kid's going to be looking to maybe an assist. I could see that.
I'm going to go McKinnon. That was my first gut reaction. I'm going to do it, and let's just.
Well, he's on the new thumbnail. If you would have put it up, Bobby, that I sent to you.
You know what, Mike? I know exactly the thumbnail that you're talking about. Are you talking about this one?
That's right, baby.
And it is a very nice thumbnail.
Not bad, is it?
No, not
bad. I mean, we had to put the big names right now.
You got a white line in there.
That's all right.
Why is Ja? Who is that? Ja? No, that's
SGA, baby.
SGA.
I mean, Ohtani, McKinnon. Yeah. Right now, those are the best players going right now in their respective sport. And you got to put the Super Bowl MVP Jalen Hurts in there, man. Ain't putting Patrick Mahomes in there right now. I'm putting Jalen Hurts in there.
So this is plus 988 on DraftKings. Bennington over 23.5 saves. Canada minus 1.5, and McKinnon to get a goal. And if we could throw another goal in there too, but plus 988, I like it. It's Four Nations. What do you think about now?
By the way, I took that white line out of there. You can re-download another one. And
oh, great. Thanks.
Yeah.
What do you think about this Four Nations?
I mean, it's cool.
I like it.
It's cool. I don't mind it. At least it's some hockey right now.
Did you send me the new one?
No, I didn't send it to you. You can go re-download it. Where it. You know where to find it.
I got you.
Yeah. But anyway, no, I'm cool with it, man. I like it. I think it's cool.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's something that the NHL can do that for All-Star that none of the other leagues can do. Now, there are people out there going, why isn't Russia in it? Well, that would be 5 nations instead of 4, all right? A little bit of difference.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand what people are saying by that, and but the fact that Russia is not in it really is no big deal to me. What about you?
No, I mean, other than you could argue you're missing a lot of talent with Russia. I mean, obviously, you're talking about one of the greatest goal scorers, Alex Ovechkin, not being able to be in this thing, yet we got Sidney Crosby, and we know, I mean, those two are linked together forever because they were taken in the same damn draft, and both have had their own ways of success. Sidney Crosby's won 3 Stanley Cups. Ovechkin's won 1, but he's got, at some point, he's going to have more goals than anybody in NHL history. Sidney Crosby is going to be up there, and in terms of points. He's been unbelievable. Two of the all-time greats. I mean, you can say Alex Ovechkin and Sidney Crosby are two of the greatest hockey players you've ever seen of any generation. I don't think there's any way you could dispute that, dude. Like, ever. Are they the greatest? No, I'm not saying that. But two of the greatest you've ever seen? Sure. How couldn't they be? How couldn't they be?
Yep.
So.
All right, there we go. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. I'll change that thumbnail here in a bit. By the way, I'm probably going to get rid of this overlay.
Yeah, I don't think we're not going to be seeing him do that. And he did no parade or anything, obviously. So there was no parade for him to do anything like that.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. It's too bad. Shit happened. Move on.
Should have known, man. We should have honestly known. The only thing that kept me from jumping on the Eagles was the fact that I'm like, man, I don't want to bet against the Chiefs and be, sitting there thinking, why did I do this? But if we're being honest, it was always the freaking Eagles.
Right.
It was always the Eagles, right. Dude. They have the better team, man. They have the better damn team.
Got to share again. I'd be remiss. Randall's going to this big game Saturday, Mike. It'll be number 1 and number 2. Auburn and Alabama are playing Saturday.
Boy.
At Alabama.
Alabama, yep.
That's gonna be a game. That's
gonna be crazy, dude.
Yes.
Dude, they're the number 1 team. That's the thing. Not only is that a huge rivalry, and those two teams have been really good for several years in college basketball now. They're the number 1 and 2 teams in the nation. That's crazy.
Now, Missouri losing to Tennessee and Texas A&M ain't bad. Because
it's not.
Tennessee's 5 and Texas A&M has moved up to 8. But
right.
Take a look at the top 10. Auburn, Alabama, Florida, Duke, Tennessee, Houston, Purdue, Texas A&M, St. John's, and Iowa State. You've got 4 of the from the SEC and 5 of the top 10. Amazing. Followed by Michigan State, who's coming on. I know they dropped a couple of spots. Texas Tech, Arizona, Memphis, Kentucky, Wisconsin, who's moved up quite a bit, Kansas, Marquette, Ole Miss, Michigan, followed by Missouri dropped 6 spots. I totally disagree. Losing to 2 top 10 teams and dropping that many spots, but that's the kind of respect.
I mean, but you can't leave them where they were, Bob.
No.
There's still 2 losses.
I know. I'd have them down to 19 or 20, somewhere in there.
No.
Mississippi State, Clemson, Creighton, and Maryland. So those are your top 25 teams. And when we add Missouri, Mississippi State, 1, 2, 3, Kentucky makes 4. So there are 9 of the top 25 teams are in the SEC. But yeah, this Auburn Alabama game is wow. What a game this is going to be.
Yeah. No, that's going to be a heck of a game. And maybe Missouri will catch Alabama because they do have them at home. Maybe Missouri, and they've had a thing for knocking off number 2 teams. I mean, Florida, weren't they number 2 in the nation when they beat them, or no? Were they not? Maybe they weren't 2. No, they were 5th.
5th, yeah.
5th. And Kansas was 1 when they beat them. But, I mean, maybe they'll catch Alabama when they do play them, having come off a game like that against Auburn, and Missouri is at home. Maybe they'll catch them off guard, upset them. I doubt it, but anything could happen.
So, Mike, let me ask you, do you think that this 4 nations is going to be set for the U.S. and Canada? You think that's going to be your final? Because it's most points. I don't know if you know how this works, but you get 3 points for a win, okay, instead of 2. All right. I'm trying to think of how many points you get for an overtime loss. Hang on, I'll tell you here real quick. 3 points for a win, 2 points for a win in overtime or shootout, 1 point for a loss in overtime or shootout, and of course, no points for regulation.
So the emphasis is to win in regulation because you get 3 points.
Exactly. It's a round-robin tournament, and it's the 2 teams with the most points that will be in the final. Canada, Sweden tonight. USA, Finland tomorrow. Saturday, Finland and Sweden. United States and Canada, baby. That's going to be on ABC. And by the way, these are at the Bell Center in Montreal. Then guess where we go? We go to TD Garden in Boston for Monday, Canada and Finland, and Sweden in the United States. And then Thursday, which will be at TD Garden in Boston, the championship game. I love it. It's going to be on True TV, Max, ESPN, ESPN Plus, TNT, and of course ABC. Good stuff. I think the NHL is doing something that these other leagues are trying to figure out, and thus what we're seeing with the Team Shaq and Team Candace and Team Kenny and Team Charles. But you got 4 nations. I love it. I think it's going to be great. I can't wait for face-off tonight. And let's go, folks. That's going to end the show.
Yeah, we need some hockey, man. We haven't had hockey in a while. I'm not liking it.
I'm not either, but that's the way it goes. All right, we'll be back tomorrow night. We'll see you later, folks. Have a great night.